Hello everyone, so now we are going to learn how we can configure the DHCP server on Cisco router. So we are going to take one Cisco router. In that one we are going to configure the DHCP. Okay, so I will take this router 2811. Imagine this is your DHCP server. Okay, how we can make this router as a DHCP server? I will write DHCP server. Okay, this is a DHCP server. Now I will take two switch. We will connect one switch this side. We will connect this switch. We have two switches here. And I will take some client here. I will take 1, 2, 3. Here also 1, 2, 3. So we are taking a small scenario. Okay, we are taking a small scenario here. We are going to configure the DHCP server in the router. So let's do how we can configure the DHCP server in the Cisco router by using packet tracer. In the packet tracer. So this site I will use 192.168.1.1 and this site I am going to use 192.168.2.1. Okay. So this interface I am going to use this IP and this interface I am going to use this IP. After that we are going to configure the DHCP server here. Okay, so this is our topology. Let me do the configuration. I will go to the CLI of the router. Now we are going to configure the DHCP. Okay, I will move this here and let's start the configuration. So first I will write here no and then we will do enable to go in the enable mode, then config T to go in the global configuration mode, and then I will change the name. I will give the name as a DHCP server. Okay, I give DHCP server as a name of this router. After that I will assign the IP to the particular interface. If you see we have the fast Ethernet 0x0. I will go to fast Ethernet 0x0. I will write IP address 192.168.1.1 and 255.255.255.0. Then we will write no shut. Why I am writing 255 3 times? Because we are using the class C. This is a class C IP. If you are having confusion, watch our IP address class. In that one we mention. Okay, so this is the IP, class C IP. In the class C IP we will write 3 times 255. This is known as subnet mask. So just I assign the IP address to this interface. Okay. Now what I will do, I will go to another interface, that is a interface fast Ethernet 0x1. I will write here IP address 192.168.2.1, then 255.255.255.0 and we will write no shut. So this way we assign the IP address to interface. If you want to check, we can write do show IP interface brief. If you see here we have the two IP address here. Okay, so we have the two IP address here. Now we can do the DHCP configuration. So I will configure two DHCP configuration here. Okay, because I have this interface, I have this interface. So I will take this as a gateway 192.168.1.1. I will configure one pool for this, and I have 192.168.2.1. so I will create one more pool for this one. Okay, so 2 times I will configure the DHCP server. Let's see. Okay, so first of all, whenever you want to do the DHCP server configuration, if you want to exclude some IP, if you don't want your DHCP server to give that IP, then we need to exclude that one. So here we are going to use this 192.168.1.1 as a gateway, the IP which we assign to the router. If you see here also, for this interface fast Ethernet 0x1, we assign the IP 192.168.2.1. So this two IP we need to exclude. This two IP our DHCP server should not give. Okay. So what I need to do, I need to put these two IP in the exclude command. So they should not give that one. Okay. So how we can do that one? Let's do that. Okay, now what we are doing, we are configuring the DHCP server. So what I will do here, I will write here IP DHCP and give a space and write exclude address. Whatever address you want to exclude, you can write here. I will write 192.168.1.1. I need to exclude this IP, okay, and then I need to exclude one more IP. I will write this one also. So this 2 IP is going to exclude. So DHCP server is not going to give this IP. DHCP server is not going to give this 2 IP, okay. Now we can create the pool. So what I will do, I will write IP DHCP pool, okay. Pool name you can give anything. I will give here, I can give like let me give the gateway IP 192.168.1.1. okay, this is the pool name. I give this is the pool name, okay, and after that we will do the configuration. I will write network and whatever the network ID 192.168.1.0, then give a space, write 255.255.255.0. okay, this way I told start giving the IP with this network 192.168.1.1. they will not give because we exclude that one, so they will start giving the IP from 1.2. and we need to define the gateway also. So what we will do, we will write default router, give the gateway IP here. What is the gateway IP? Gateway IP is 1.1 and press enter. Okay, if you want to give the DNS, then you can write DNS server and give the IP. Example, I want to give 8.8.8 as a DNS. Then I will exit. Now I need to create another pool, so I will write IP DHCP pool. I will give the other name. I will give this IP. Okay, I am creating the pool with this IP. Just I am writing. This is like a name. I can give ABCXYZ. But here this side I am using this gateway, this side I am using this gateway. That's why I am giving this pool name as a IP, gateway of the IP. Okay, so I go under the DHCP configuration. I go under the DHCP configuration. Now I need to define here. So I will write here network. Network should be 192.168.2.0. Give space 255.255.255.0. and what we will do, we will write default router and we will give the default root, that is a gateway. So gateway should be 192.168.2.1. and if you want to define the DNS, we will give the DNS as 8.8.8.8. so this is a DHCP configuration in the router. This way we can configure the DHCP server in the Cisco router. Now what we can do, we can go to this machine and check our machine is getting the IP address or not. So I will go here. Let me show you how we can go. Click this IP, click the desktop, click the IP configuration. Then click the DHCP and you will wait, you will get the IP 192.168.1.2. and if you see, this is a subnet mask. Whatever we configure in the router, we are getting that one. And if you see, this is a 192.168.1.1 is a gateway. That is a router IP. We keep this as a gateway in our router configuration. And if you see here in the DNS, we configure 8.8.8 as a DNS. So this one is working perfectly. And now let's do for this PC also. Go to desktop, click IP config, click the DHCP. And wait and check, you are getting here also correct IP. Now you can make the communication also. Example, I will write here ping 192.168.1.2. I am pinging to this computer because I hope this computer got the IP 192.168.1.2. Okay, so I am pinging. If you see here, reply is coming, so everything is working perfectly. One packet is dropped because of ARP. ARP is nothing but address resolution protocol. Address resolution protocol is a protocol which is going to get the ARP address over the IP address. Okay, so it is working perfectly. So what we can say, our DHCP configuration successfully done. And if you need this configuration, I can show you. I can write here show run, then we can put section and DHCP and press. You can see this is the DHCP configuration. If you see, this is the exclude and this is a one pool and this is another pool. So this is the configuration whatever we done. Let me keep here. Okay, and try to follow our Telegram channel. I will give the link in our video description. Try to join our Telegram channel. We are going to share all the labs with the configuration whatever we done. Okay, so try to join that Telegram channel. You will get this configuration and the lab topology and also other lab topology also. Okay, thank you.